How's it going, guys? It's Charles with West USA Realty. I have a very special guest with us today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
So my name is Mike McDermott. I'm the Senior Loan Officer and Team Lead of the McDermott team at Nova Home Loans.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
So this will be my 14th year.
14th year.
Yeah, been through a cycle or two already.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I'm here today talking with Michael McDermott because there's a lot of things going on right now in real estate when it comes to far as moving in, far as funds that help people. Some people have been hearing about getting 20 grand and things like that. But before we get into that, Michael, I want to tell you guys, first of all, this is a very humble guy. And I had to twist his arm to get him to do this video to let you guys know about this great stuff that's coming down the pipeline.
Appreciate
These
that.
are all of his awards. Not even. There's more like behind the camera you can't even see. He wouldn't let me put them up. I barely was able to get these on film. But he's got, what is that, the Young Guns over there?
Yeah, Young Guns. A couple awards over the last couple of years.
Yeah, just a couple of awards. Like it's top 30 under 30 or something like that. Just.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I have a lot of clients and they're asking about the market. How's the market now, for just in your opinion, from how it used to be?
So I would say in the last 3 to 6 months, things have definitely changed. You know, what I'm seeing is a lot more first-time home buyers. The millennials are coming out of the woodworks, and I think that's a lot of that has to do with the down payment assistance that's available right now. So,
awesome.
Which I know we're going to talk about. Yeah.
Perfect segue into our down payment assistance. So you said it's changed. There's a lot more first-time buyers out there, things like that. When it comes to, I've been hearing these rumors, and some of you guys have seen my videos already, about people getting like $20,000 down. Like, can you move into a house and how does that work?
So in fact, I mean, we have someone closing today that actually utilized that program, the conventional pathway to purchase, that will provide up to 10% of the purchase price towards down payment and or closing costs. To a max of $20,000. So basically, if you're buying something for $200,000 or less, you're going to get up to 20 grand. Now, if you go over 200 grand, you're capped at that 20,000. But up to 10%, up to $20,000 that we can use to meet down payment requirements, maybe cover closing costs if the seller's not willing to, which we're seeing more and more of these days. But we have a gentleman that closed this morning utilizing that program. He used his $20,000 for a 10% down payment. Seller covered all the closing costs, and all he paid for was an appraisal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think he's even getting that, huh?
Yeah. So he's getting that reimbursed too.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
So you know who you are. Shout out. But definitely. So what that means to me, if I'm a buyer, it means that if I'm thinking about buying a house, I'm sitting here paying rent over and over again, not getting any return on the cash.
Sure.
And my credit's good, I have a good job, or even if my credit's okay. Like, you're telling me that I can move into a house and they pay very minimal.
Yeah, I mean, there's 4 different down payment assistance programs, ranging anywhere from 3%, up to 10% that we just talked about. And the credit requirements are not that difficult to meet. Now, granted, yes, you can buy a house, put a little bit of money down, you only need a 580 credit score. But if you're looking for down payment assistance, a 640, in some cases a 660 credit score will get you some of that assistance that will cover the down payment requirements.
So you only need a 580. A lot of people don't know that. Like you just need a 580 to buy a house. So what if I'm at like a 600 and I wanted to get on the program? Do you have anything to help with that?
So here at Nova, we've got a credit services department that's within Nova. So it's not a third-party company that we send people off to and say, hey, go here, fix your credit, pay this company, $100 a month. It's not like that. So it's a free service we offer, but what we can do is actually pull a credit report. It's a true tri-merge. It gives us a good idea of where you're at. And if your score is not quite where we need it to be for the program that you're looking for, we can tell you exactly what you need to do to reach that score. And if you follow the plan, you know as well as I do, it works.
Yeah,
right?
This is true.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But it's a free service. It's something that we do internally.
Okay. So is there any catch if I go through this program because my credit is not perfect but it's solid and I get there? Is there a catch? Like, because there's always a catch, right?
Right. So not really. You mean with the credit assistance, the credit guidance? No. I mean, I've worked with people that have had to go through the credit guidance system for as little as a week. It's as simple as paying down a credit card. We do a rapid rescore, and then they're ready to go shopping. And I've had some that takes them 2-3 years. Maybe they had a foreclosure a few months ago, and they're just getting ready to buy again in a couple of years. We can set them on the right path. But There's no contract. There's no.
That's
I mean,
cool.
yeah. So it's
So
totally
I
free
had to ask
service.
that
Yeah, sure.
Because everybody's always like, what's the catch?
Yeah, right.
So I know that this is the government program, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I hear this not going to be forever. What if
Yeah.
somebody just signed the lease and now they're watching this video? Sorry I didn't make it sooner.
Right, that's on you.
What do they do?
Well, I mean, I would say one, they need to talk to you, right, about their lease. But two, I mean, it's never too early to look into your financing options, do a loan application, find out what you need to do to get prepared to buy, whatever that time frame is. I see far too often where people call me a month or two before their lease is up, and maybe they just didn't have time or didn't know what to do prior to that with their credit. You know, they didn't know, they thought maybe they were doing the right things, but they weren't.
Yeah.
And come to find out they did the wrong things, and then now they need to move in 60 days and we don't have enough time to
Yeah.
get them ready to buy. So I tell people all the time that call me with those questions, let's do it now. I don't care if your lease is up in a year, let's get you on track so you know what to do within this time frame.
Start the
Sooner the
process.
better.
That's
Yeah.
true. I do tell people that too. Like, no matter if
Yeah.
it's 2 months or 2 years from now, as long as you're
Yeah.
planning, you get a better deal because your ducks are all in a row and
Yeah.
you know exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate you
Yeah,
doing the
of course.
video for us. If somebody wanted to do this program, definitely reach out. How would they go about doing this?
Yeah, so the best thing to do is, give us a call. I mean, our direct line, 602-345-2277. But for those that are comfortable with going online, you can get started there too. Either way, it's just the application itself takes 10-15 minutes, and that's going to give me enough information to get a good idea of what direction we're headed and what we need to do.
Cool. So
Yeah.
we'll put the link in it. We'll put the link up so you guys can see it too. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. Always feel free to reach out. Again, this is Charles Barrett with West USA Realty T-Minnick and
Nice.
Michael McDermott.
Thank you.
So I'll talk to you guys soon, and thanks for watching.